MICROmega is a holding company with a controlling interest in a number of operating subsidiaries. Their businesses are primarily focused on the provision of information technology, financial, occupational, health and safety, and labor supply services. MICROmega has a market cap of 355 million rand, a price to earnings ratio of 10.5, currently pays no dividend. What's the story here? Paul, we can trust you to give it to us.
Yeah, this company used to be called Legacy Ventures, then it became Financial Insourcing. Dave King is the controlling shareholder. He of the long-running battle with SARS.
Should that ring alarm bells right now?
Well, Greg Morris, who's really the CEO of the business, has been there all along, and it's really, as you say, an amalgamation of these various operations. The biggest profit center is a business called NOZO. You know, factories get NOZO certified. They use risk assessment for businesses and manufacturing facilities. Then they've got some other businesses in technology and all sorts of other things. I mean, Dave King is having this fight. I know that the revenue authorities have attached his shares in MICROmega as part of that ongoing drama.
Again, I ask you, should alarm bells go off here?
I guess, look, it's a fairly small operation, but I know as far as its profits are concerned, it's certainly made a nice rebound. So from that level there up to where it trades at the moment, it is at least showing some increased activity.
Well, with that increased activity, increase in share price, although this drop off recently, should you take your money and run?
Well, I'm very nervous about Dave King. I mean, he made a lot of money with outsourcing. I don't know why he just didn't pay the tax in my mind. He's a very smart guy, and I know he says there were all sorts of reasons why he shouldn't. But to have a 10-year running battle with SARS.
And he's suffered enormous reputational damage.
He has. And so and he's trying to do something, I wouldn't say something similar, but he's trying to aggregate businesses in MICROmega and kind of redo what he did with outsourcing. And I'm just a little bit
But would
nervous.
you take your money and run?
It's done incredibly well. It's up more than 100% in the last year. I wouldn't be buying it, so no.
Can't get a straight answer out of anybody on the desk. Would you take your money and run if you were invested in MICROmega?
Yeah, look, it doesn't trade that much, and I guess that's a function of the fact that it's quite tightly held. So I'm not sure who these people are that would have made money from the run-up. But, you know, it's quite small as well. We're talking about a company with a 400-odd mid-market cap. So for me, it's a little bit below the radar screen. So
of course, because you don't see any merit in the small companies out there.
No, just because of the surprises,
Might come
both
back
positive
to bite
and
you.
negative.
Hot or not on MICROmega? I think that's pretty much it on the discussion point.
It's not hot for me.
Paul?
No, not hot for me either.